Calls mount against Chicago Sky management after recently fired HC joins Tyler Marsh's staff. Chicago's coaching staff is almost brand new as they head into the upcoming WNBA season. Back in November, the Sky announced hiring head coach Tyler Marsh, followed shortly by the addition of Courtney Paris as an assistant. And now the franchise has brought in another key name for their bench, Tanisha Wright. And while you'd think fans would be buzzing with excitement, the mood isn't as cheerful as you might expect. Wright, the former head coach of the Atlanta Dream, is the latest addition to Marsh's staff. Her hiring marks her return to the sidelines after parting ways with the Dream in early October. The Dream, despite making the playoffs in 2024, had their third straight losing season under Wright's leadership. The split wasn't entirely shocking, though, as Dream GM Dan Padover cited the need for a new chapter to push the organization to greater heights. "Tanisha was an important contributor in our efforts to rebuild the Dream," he said in his parting statement. "At this time, we believe a change is needed." But before starting her journey as a coach, Wright's 14-year playing career in the WNBA was nothing short of stellar. A Seattle Storm legend, she was an absolute menace on defense, racking up 5 all-defensive first-team and 2 second-team selections. Michael Jordan's $9.5 million mansion finally snapped up after 11 years on the market. Michael Jordan's former home in Chicago has finally been sold after more than a decade on the market. The ex-Chicago Bulls star had been eager to sell his massive mansion in Highland Park, which has now been snapped up for a whopping $9.5 million. Originally listed for a staggering $26 million in 2012, Jordan eventually reduced the price, much to the delight of its new owner John Cooper from Lincoln, Nebraska. Cooper bought the property last December and celebrated both the purchase and his 42nd birthday with a special party within the first 2 weeks, including a game of basketball and golf with close friends. Jordan built the 56,000-square-foot mansion himself and lived there during his time playing for the Bulls. The NBA icon spent 13 years in Chicago over 2 separate periods between 1984 and 1998, winning 6 NBA championships during this time. The mansion boasts an impressive 9 bedrooms, 19 bathrooms, a putting green complete with Jordan-branded flag sticks, a tennis court and a cigar lounge, among other luxuries. Everything was hidden behind its iconic front gate adorned with Jordan's famous jersey number, 23. Here, we have taken a look inside the 7-acre estate where Jordan used to retreat and unwind away from the court. Before you even step foot into the enormous residence, a colossal front gate bearing the number 23 greets you. This number is famous, thanks to Jordan's affinity for it during his successful NBA career, and even those who don't watch basketball would recognize the jersey number. This striking feature, now synonymous with Jordan's property portfolio, remains untouched. Recently fired WNBA head coach will coach Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso in Chicago. The Chicago Sky announced on Saturday the hiring of a new assistant head coach to join Tyler Marsh's staff, and it's a familiar name, Tanisha Wright. Wright was the head coach of the Atlanta Dream from 2021 to 2024, before being dismissed in early October. She was replaced by longtime FGCU head coach Carl Smesko.